This is the place where I grew up, where we used to collect our water in case there was no water. The place where we would meet everybody on the village, and it is historical to me, and I love the water because without it we would have suffered a lot, and it contributed to our health a lot. Oh, things that have changed. I'm now living in Kampala, the capital city, where water is a piped network. I just get water at my tap. Yeah, it's quite different. My children might not see it, but it is something they should also know that it happened before. Our mother, when there was no water, she would just send us with our saucepans on the heads and the jerry cans, and would get the water in there. You know, as a kid, you do not even think of any dangers. It is a way of getting out of home and seeing the rest of the village and villagers. You play towards the water, you get into the water and shower, and then later bring the same water home. Without Lake Victoria, we cannot have the Nile. Actually, the water in the Nile comes from Lake Victoria. Yes, Lake Victoria has other rivers that flow into the lake, and definitely the other biggest source is the rain water, which we have good enough in our country. But that is where the source of the Nile is. It is what feeds River Nile. So that is why it is very important. People come here to actually see the longest river in the world. They would want to know where it comes from and how people use it. It is one of our tourist attractions to begin with. It is a source of life. Secondly, it is also for health purposes. The fish is one of the most healthiest food. Yeah, there's a song in a local dialect, but I'm not a good person in singing, so I really can't even say out the words, but it's something to do with River Nile, Omuga Gwafe, Ogweida, Ntugwenda, you know, that kind of thing. I can't say much. Water is something I've been doing since I finished school. I like hydraulics. I like water. Water is something you think cannot do anything. But if you don't do something about it, it can damage you. So I like the challenge of designing it, knowing that I can make it go here and to there. I can control it. The network in Kampala is okay. It's just that Kampala is really increasing. The population is quite big and the demand is increasing. My work is about trying to look at our assets. So I try to look for leakages, leak detection. I try to support the network team to make sure that they can work on all the leakages that we are not seeing and those that are visible. We also patrol the network on a daily basis. It is a way of trying to protect our network. The area I was working was a dry zone, which really needed more input, more management, more planning, and it was one of the specific things that made me join the program. We had predecessors who planned, but luckily implementation was not very easy. This training session, it's a quite interesting course, different from what we know academically. It is more of a practical master's compared to the theoretical master's in business administration we know. I have the other one, but this one pushed me to join it because I am getting information from experienced countries, so we learn from each other. Many people here have gone into the septic tank systems. People have built... I'm a married woman with 4 children. It is a challenge, but I like it. It makes me active all the time. from class to home, to children, to my husband. I think it is manageable, and that is the way a woman should be, not to just look at an angle of family only. They always put in an extra means. I would love to move around with my kids at a certain age, and we are probably into consultancy in water and try to put the knowledge to the people. I love people, and I love seeing them improve from one area to another, and I love them when I see their faces when I'm trying to talk to them about the beauty of having health because of water. So I really want to go that far.
Oh yeah, good luck.
Yeah.